Hey friends, welcome back to a new video. Good morning from beautiful Norway. Now when I say good morning, it's not exactly the morning, it's midnight. We've started our long journey north. We've already driven about 500 kilometers in the past 3 days and the landscape along the way has been absolutely beautiful. And today we're going to head even further north. We're on the lookout for a moose. We haven't seen a moose yet. Where are all the moose?
We continued our drive, witnessing some of the most amazing conditions as the fog rolled in, and then lifted again, revealing the most stunning views that lay ahead. Wow, look at this view.
So we've just stopped at this amazing viewpoint. We're thinking of doing a barbecue because there's no wind at all tonight. And well, it's pretty cold outside, but it's not too bad. The problem is that in all the park hubs, there's just so many vans. There's a lot of people traveling at the moment. And we've been really impressed with the amount of caravans as well that are here. Normally we see like a lot of motorhomes and campers, but this trip has just been loads of caravans too. They love them here in Norway. So we're not really going to cook outside because there's a few other vans here and we don't want to wake anyone up. So we're just cooking something now. And I think we'll continue driving a bit longer tonight while the conditions are this good. Right now it's 1 AM. Look at this. I really want to put the drone up. I don't want to make any noise at the same time. Come on, Holly. Go. Holly, come here.
Yummy, yummy.
Latest meal we've ever had, that's for sure.
With a great view.
So we've been pretty much driving on the E6 road for the last 2 days. And so far it's one of the most scenic roads that we've ever driven in our lives. We were comparing Norway with Scotland yesterday, but it's just so big here, it's even more spectacular. It's got a hint of Scotland here, but I don't think you can really compare the two because Norway is never ending. There's so many places that we could have visited, like even when we were in the fjords, there were so many other fjords where we could have went. We only saw a fraction of Norway. I'm already blown away. It's currently 2:30 in the morning and it's still light out. So for those of you that have never been to this area of the world, it's this really weird feeling that you get used to obviously once you've had it for a few days. But when you stop and think about it, it's just crazy. Right? If you look at the light now, you'd think it's 7 PM. Are you feeling tired?
No.
No? I'm doing good as well, to be honest. I could drive all night long. I think we'll do another 100 kilometers roughly, just to get a bit more further north, and we'll try and find a park hub somewhere there. To be honest, like everywhere is just beautiful. Even the place where we stopped earlier on to eat, just epic. And Norway is full of these places. Another advantage of driving at night here is that the roads are so quiet. No traffic whatsoever. Although every now and then you see a motorhome passing and I feel like this guy is doing the same as us. So we've just stopped on the edge of this forest area. We're actually on the side of the road. We're doing a lot of illegal stops here in Norway today, but it's for a good cause because we've seen our very first moose. He's so curious. He's like looking at us, coming 2 steps closer. Like, it's quite far away, don't get me wrong, but my God, we've been on the lookout for a moose since we've been in Sweden. Because we've been seeing these signs saying that there's like moose crossing and everything. I think from the south of Sweden they started, and we've been on the lookout and we've never seen one until now. This is a really special moment. It's not a big moose, but still, it's a moose. We definitely had to stop here at this place. I've just checked the name of it and it's called Randfjorden, and it's this massive fjord here and it's just pink, orange and blue. The colours are unbelievable and we just had to stop on the side of the road. Something else that I love here in Norway is that the centre line, you know, on the road is in yellow. I think it's the same in America and Canada, and it's just different.
So on the map, Norway is a little bit tiny from the top part, and then it widens on the south part. So we wanted to divide this drive into 3 parts. First night was okay-ish. We had some rain, but we got used to that now. And then on our second night driving, oh my god, it was a big surprise for us because it was our first time seeing the sun after a whole week and a half, I think, of rain. We were blown away. Our sleeping patterns now are a bit different than usual. We started keep on working during the night as well. We don't feel very tired because of the light. And
Holly goes to sleep as well.
Holly goes to sleep, yeah. So we're finding it really good to keep on working at night. And
yesterday we slept quite late, about 3 a.m. I think.
Yeah.
And today it's 3 a.m. now.
And that's why we said we should really take you along with us to show you the beauty of Norway.
See, there's a yacht down there.
Look at that!
Perfect place for the yacht. It's
how
huge
nice.
fjord.
I'm jealous.
The water looks so calm. We just passed through so many places that are just unbelievable. Like with beautiful water, huge mountains. It feels like we're missing out because when we're driving through these amazing places, I just feel like we're missing so much.
Because we're just driving through, right?
Yeah, but it's
We're not
impossible to
stopping.
stop in all these places.
Yeah, it's huge.
We've just taken one route, obviously. There's so many different fjords and different roads you can take to go and explore different areas of Norway. But even on our route, we're trying to stop as much as possible, but it's just crazy. Like this place where we were at, we easily found a park up somewhere there and spent a day or two, which is so beautiful. And you get that feeling like we could spend forever here. Obviously in winter it's a lot harder, but that would be a nice adventure as well one day, to come up here in winter. But with the cold weather, I think it goes down to -30, -40, and that's so challenging with the van in regards to damage and driving on the snow, even starting the van up in the morning. Possible, but very difficult.
Now this is not actual midnight sun. Midnight sun means that the sun sets above the horizon. It never gets really dark. We got like 1 hour of less light, if you can call it like that.
Yeah, it's like a sunset. So if you're into photography, it's perfect because you've got that soft light from about, I don't know, 7 p.m, 8 p.m, all night until the morning. It's another lake. It's just beautiful. Look at this. This is what we're talking about. It's just round every corner. You have something like this.
Wow! Yay! Look at the glow, baby. Look at the glow right there.
Everything was coming up. Everything was going fine. Yeah. Everything was coming along at its own pace and its own time.
So this is our park up. As you can see, sunrise is well upon us. It's about 4 o'clock, I think gone 4 o'clock now. I'm very tired. Charlie's even more tired than I am. She just put the kettle on, and I think we're gonna have a cup of tea and get to sleep because we are knackered. But before I do, I just wanted to cross the road quickly and check out this park up while we have it to ourselves. It's just so beautiful here. Like, the water is so calm. That's us. We just parked up here in this lay-by. That's the good thing here in Norway, that all these like small roads are really not used whatsoever, especially at this time of the day. Look at this. Just wow. We also saw a hare running all the way along the road. He was trying to jump in the bushes, but he just didn't know where he was going, I think. So he kept on going straight. Oh, I fancy that cup of tea now. We've been driving for about 4 or 5 hours. And yeah, I'm pretty tired.
The next afternoon, we continued along the river, and it didn't take long before we found our next spot. I've just had a great shower. Oh my god, I feel so fresh. We left from that area and now we are parked in this spot here. And before showing you the spot, let me show you the views, because the views are amazing. Look at this! How wonderful, the reflection of the water. There's a bridge over there and the train passed by like 2 times already. It feels so great to be here surrounded with mountains. From the supermarket, I bought this ginger beer. We're gonna try it out. It's got 0 alcohol in it. Cheers to van life in Norway. Oh my god, this is so good, Chris.
I'll try it.
Holy moly.
Just making some drone shots from here. Really, really beautiful area along the river. Yeah, I'll try that in a bit though. Where are we?
This space is a slice of paradise. Chin chin.
What is this?
It's good.
What is it? I thought it was a beer.
Ginger beer.
Okay.
Without alcohol.
It's actually quite good.
You like it?
Yeah, you can't buy actual alcohol in the supermarkets here. Same as Sweden, but you can get some of this. She goes and gets it. So we're just packing everything up here. Got to put these away underneath the bed because this spot here, I don't think you can sleep here officially, so we're going to keep on going and try and find another park up. We're just underneath the Arctic Circle at the moment as well, which is basically this imaginary line which marks the beginning of this magical part of the world. The only place on this planet where you can truly experience the midnight sun. And yeah, we're just about to cross it now. We've been driving for about 15 minutes and we've arrived like on this plateau. It's really, really beautiful. There's so many stops along the side here and we can see the huge mountains in front of us. I've just seen a sign now saying that the Arctic Circle is in 2 kilometers, so I guess it's coming up now. So here we go. Made it to the Arctic Circle.
Oh my god, here it is!
Arctic Circle Center.
I really love it when we drive like this. Like there's the road and then all you can see is just grass, rocks, then the beautiful mountains. And today the weather is better than yesterday, to be honest. We saw 2 camping tents as well on the side of the road here, and I mean, they really chose a really good place to camp here. It's just incredible to see all of this. So cold.
Look at this.
It's 15 minutes past midnight.
Perfect time.
This is the view.
We have made it to the Arctic Circle. We're parked in one of the many laybys here. So we've been driving along this long mountain road. Absolutely epic. There's loads of these parking spots along the side, just full of motorhomes. And we've chosen this one and parked up here for tonight. We also parked the Arctic Centre, which is just a few kilometres that way. So we might go and check that out tomorrow. So as you can see, amazing views all round. We've got the pink sky up there. This is where we're parked. It looks like there's a glacier back there and just mountains and an amazing sunset in this direction. Norway has really impressed us so far, and yeah, I just can't wait to keep on going. I'll stay here.
Let's come out. Oh, there are so many mosquitoes here. I just wish to pause this moment and stay here for a bit longer. Like pause this moment right here like this, you know, with everything that's going on, and just keep on staring at this wonderful view.
Well, the sky is on fire today. These mosquitoes are getting me as well. So worth it though, so worth it. Good morning, Holly. How are you doing today? So totally different view outside though. Still very nice landscape, but it's all dark and grey today. We had a really nice sleep here. The cars are picked up again this morning, but overnight it was just nice and quiet. There's so many of these spots here along this road. Where are we?
In the Arctic Circle, baby.
We made it. All the other motorhomes have gone here as well. Okay, looks like someone didn't get the memo. So over there's the Arctic Circle Centre, a restaurant, there's a souvenir shop, you can buy some stuff as well. We don't need anything, so just went inside to have a look really. This is basically everyone's stop here. The parking lot is full of motorhomes, caravans, cars, everyone on their road trip. And this marks the beginning of the Arctic Circle. And there was also this like small monument where everyone was taking a photo, so we had to as well. What an amazing view. Well, pretty mediocre. When you look the other side, I think it looks better. Look at those mountains. What are they? Blueberries?
No, I don't think so.
They're red.
They're red, yeah. Oh, these are blueberries, I think. Red. The fauna here in Norway is so impressive.
We've made it. We've made it to the Arctic Circle. In the middle of summer. Where we're in t-shirt and shorts. I don't know, it doesn't sound right, does it, when we say like we're in the Arctic Circle
without any snow.
Yeah, and I'm still in my flip-flops. It's a nice little stop off here along the route. Was it worth driving back 5 minutes? I don't know, but train's coming.
Worth it for the photo.
Yeah, worth it for the photo. A nice stop here along your trip if you're heading up this way. We're just passing over this bridge and it's so beautiful here. It's raining obviously, but look at this.
Like turquoise, emerald green, it's so nice.
And there's like this little beach as well. It's a shame we can't get down there with the van. As you can see, it's started raining now, so we want to go out and do a bit of a hike in this area because it's really, really beautiful. But we're going to wait for the rain to stop first and try and find a park up around here. Yeah, look at this.
From the supermarket I bought Favorit, met cheddar and chorizo, and we're gonna try it. It's limited edition, so let's have some crackers because we're hungry. No, no. You already ate.
Oh, yeah. Strong. So we've just parked up in this area behind us here. It's called like a camping area. It's not a campsite, but everyone is here doing their thing. There's some people with the canoes as well and kayaks. Gonna head down to the river, and yeah, it's just so beautiful here. The water flowing all the way along the north part of Norway is just spectacular. And the area is quite cool as well. So there's like this barbecue I think here and some benches, and this is the river here.
Oh, it's okay. It's not really cold.
Okay then. What's your word?
No, really. Where we did the barbecue, the water there was freezing cold. This one is okay. But there's a lot of current here. It's not good to swim here.
We've been seeing so many vans here, like there's so many people travelling along the north of Norway this summer. And with that, we've been seeing a little bit of rubbish as well, which is not common here in Norway. Like in the south we didn't see much, but here some people have left their barbecue behind them, and even like at the areas like this we are seeing like a lot of rubbish here like this, which is a shame really, because these places where you can park up for free, enjoy nature and use the services and stuff like that are really special, and they're not, you can't find them everywhere. So I think we really need to take care of these places. And obviously we have nothing to do in Norway, we're not Norwegian and we're just here temporarily, and I'm sure we'll be back in the future, but I think everyone needs to do their bit. You having a good time, Holly, in the grass? Can't tell you how happy we are to see Holly out here walking in nature. Obviously a few weeks ago we had to limit her because her leg was getting better, but we just couldn't risk it getting infected. So nice that we can take her out now again and she can enjoy life finally. The last week or two has been a bit difficult though, because we've just been driving so much, so we didn't really plan any hikes or anything like that. It's just short walks around the van. And now that we're here, I think we could get out more, enjoy nature, and yeah, even later on this week we're going to a really nice place, so that'll be the next video, and I'm sure we'll be doing much more hiking there if the mosquitoes allow it, because right now I'm getting murdered by them. And it's really cool here because there's so many colors in Norway. For all this beautiful green, you've got some purple flowers here, you've got yellow, some orange as well on the side. Just really impressive, minus the mosquitoes. Oh my god, and we've got some spray in the van as well, but we just rushed out and didn't spray any.
Hiking in Norway, baby.
I've got about 6 mosquito bites now. One on my neck, 2 on my legs, 1 on my hand, another on my arm, but I've killed so many of them. So I think I'm winning. I've killed about 20 mosquitoes so far.
I'm wearing long sleeves because I felt a bit cold.
Lucky
and
you.
now I'm really thankful that I did this.
They really sting as well. Where are we going anyway?
So there's a waterfall nearby and we're walking to it right now. We can hear it already, so I don't think it's really far from here. We walked about 2 kilometers to get here. What I really love about the forests here are the berries. Like these are all berries here, and I need to buy that thing to get the berries, or maybe I just pick them one by one.
Adventure by the river.
Wow. They're hurting you, huh?
Yeah, should we go back?
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it, Holly?
Did you enjoy it? You enjoyed it? You enjoyed the hike? Look what we got here.
Is it bad?
It is bad.
You put the aloe vera on it, right?
Yeah, that will heal it. Even here, look.
So we've never been to Canada, but the north of Norway definitely feels like Canada, at least from what we've seen in the photos and videos. This place is just unreal. You might say it's kind of similar to Switzerland, because if I was to pick a place like in Central Europe that resembles here, I would say it's Switzerland, but still Norway has that little bit more special, especially because it's so large here and there's so many spots like this. This place really ain't bad at all. There's a few other vans here, but everyone's parked out individually, and then we've brought some stuff out here and we're gonna have something to eat by the river. So today we have another sausage fest. It's a bit messy, but we don't care. We're hungry and these sausages are fantastic. Okay. Double hot dog. Say something.
Really good.
This place is beautiful. This is it, people. So I know Charlene is normally always cooking, so I had to cook up some really good sausages.
He succeeded at one meal.
Yeah, I need to go and get them now. So, oh my god! We nearly fell over there. We nearly fell over. I was just about to say, who would have thought that we'd be sitting here enjoying a barbecue in the Arctic Circle? I've got to say, as we were driving up, there are loads of these camping spots on the side of the road. Really, really scenic and beautiful. I don't know, this one is like special. Apart from the mosquitoes in the forest, there's no mosquitoes here, and I don't know, just everyone's chilling, and there's a nice vibe. There's about 7 vans in total. I don't know, I fell in love with this place. Today we're going to get going because we need to catch a ferry across to the Lofoten Islands. So we need to catch the ferry from Bordeaux Terminal. You can book these in advance, but we just checked and they're all sold out for the whole week. But they do let half the vehicles on without a booking, so we're heading there a bit early, actually 2 hours before it leaves, and hopefully we can get in queue to secure a spot on the ferry. We're basically in the first line, so I guess that means that our spot is secured for the ferry. And there's 2 different ferries which leave from here. There's one which goes from here across to Moskenes, which is the mainland, and there's another one which is the one that we're going to catch, which goes across to the islands. And there's 2 reasons why we're going to catch that one. I'll tell you all about that later on, but we've got about an hour left now, an hour and a half, so we're going to have something to eat because the ferry ride itself is going to take around 5 hours. We also don't know what we're going to do with Holly, because it looks like they have a cage where you have to leave the dogs in, or else you leave them in the van, but we're going to try and bring her on deck with us, so we'll see how that works out. The lines here are very, very small, so there's lorries and camper vans and everyone trying to pass by, and literally they almost took our mirror off twice.
Are you looking forward, Chris, to go to Lofoten Island?
So much, so much. Guy just comes to check our registration. Yeah, I think we should be moving any minute now.
We're so tight!
It's a busy boat.
And we're off!
So the trip so far has been pretty smooth. We've only been going for about an hour and a half now. We've got 4 hours left till we arrive at our destination. It's a pretty long one, but at least we've got the sun out today, so although it's windy, we're not feeling too cold. And because of Holly, we definitely can't go inside. The landscape is just unbelievable. Mountains in every direction. I don't think we've ever been to a place like this before. It's like when you go on a huge mountain and you're just covered with peaks, but this is on the sea. For about 5 hours now. It's been a very long trip. Charlene just snuck inside with Holly because it's really too cold out here now. We in fact stopped off at this very tiny island called Rost, and so people got off and got on. Really beautiful and picturesque. It's just like one of those magical places where as we were cruising in on the boat, it just looked so different to what we're used to. We didn't get off the boat though, because we're stopping at the next stop, which is Faroe Island, which I think is this one here. It's not as small as Ross, but it's a very tiny island just the same. I think only about 600 people live there, so you can imagine. The weather is so nice, and we might even get started with a hike right away as soon as we get there, because we're just going to be in time for sunset. Welcome to Faroe, and we're not making the same mistake as last week because we've got our mosquito spray and I'm gonna go crazy. Have you used it all up? No. Ah, it was upside down, that's why. There we go. So earlier I mentioned there's two reasons why we came here, and number one is pretty obvious, isn't it? This place is so beautiful. Just look at this. We've parked up here as far as we can go beside the mountains. A very small island. In fact, I only drove 8 minutes to get here. Camping seems to be a bit difficult here, especially of late, seeing that a lot of people were coming with the campers, so they've kind of blocked off some areas, and we've seen some signs up, no camping here and no camping further on, but there's no signs here. And to be honest, we're just parking up at least for now while we go hiking. I don't know if we'll sleep here or not, but if it's okay, we could do, to be honest. But yeah, just look at this view behind me of the mountains and the small village. It's just absolutely beautiful.
And we got perfect weather.
Yeah. Okay, now we're ready.
Yeah.
And this is actually so cool, really. It's reminding me of the old days. We've just landed here literally 10-15 minutes ago. We got changed and we're off on a hike already, and we're heading through and up these beautiful mountains in front of us. Camping förbud.
Blueberry.
Ooh.
Jump.
What a jump by Holly though. Yeah. I don't think we got that on camera. But Holly literally jumped from here over the barrier. So basically there's two ways that you can reach the summit here. There's like this road that goes up, and then there was a tunnel here which I saw some people going through, and then there's the hike through the bushes and through the mountain, which we took, and it brought us up here. Look behind you though.
Yeah. Amazing.
Wow. Just look at that. I think this is an eagle house. Where is it though? So we've been traveling all over really for the last few years, and we've seen so many beautiful places, but I don't know, I think nothing is ever going to top Norway, because especially in this area of the country, it's just stunning. Like, we're walking up, obviously out of breath, but just looking around me, and yeah, when you see this, it just makes it so special. Now that we've reached Lofoten, you can tell why everyone says that this is the most beautiful area in Norway. Looks like someone's waiting for me.
She stopped all of a sudden.
She's waiting for me, isn't she?
Yeah.
I had to get those drone shots. I think behind these mountains there's some more of the island, but this is pretty much where most of the people live, I think. Wow, and look behind us. Oh my god.
Wow, oh my goodness.
Just look at that.
I'm gonna hike up like this to enjoy the views.
Nothing like a midnight hike.
I want to experience this every single year. Talk, Chris, talk so I can make this effect.
I think the end to the hiking point is just behind this. We've been going up, we've done about 3 kilometers so far, so I think we're nearly there.
Yeah, she's tired, I think. So I've read that during this period of time, during the midnight sun, they do a lot of studies on the planet and on the sun and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Feels like heaven.
Man, this is crazy.
Absolutely incredible view from up here. We can see the sea and then there is like a thick cloud over the sea right there.
Unbelievable conditions we've got today.
Wow.
Just look at that. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, look at this. I don't even know if this is the right way. This can't be it.
I think it's from the other way.
So at the end of this hike there's supposed to be a really nice viewpoint, which I think is of this direction behind me, and we've been walking along this ridge, which is absolutely beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this spot here looks a bit weird. It's like you've got to climb up the side of this satellite building, which is really weird. But anyway, either way, if we only make it this far, absolutely stunning up here. So a couple have just passed us with a baby, and if they manage to go round there somehow, we'll definitely give it a try. But it's really weird because you get up here and then there was a sign saying there's like 400 meters left, and then we just don't know where to go. Kind of wish we brought some food with us. We could have just sat here and had something to eat, because
Yeah, I have a banana.
no, I mean like something a bit more tasty.
Well, it's midnight.
Holly's not waiting for anyone, is she? Holly, why are you eating the grass?
Holly, stop.
Okay, so the couple with the baby seem to have gone up there by the tower, and we're just going to follow him, really. It must be the path. Really weird end to the hike, but we might be able to see an even better view on the other side. Although the light is this side, as you can see the sun's behind me here, so it's going to be a bit dark, but yeah, should be nice to see, seeing that we made it all the way up. Messy end to the hike. Come on, Holly. Stay here, stay.
What the hell?
Oh, wow, so worth it. This is the view.
So from this spot we can see 12 houses. Just over there you can only access to those houses by boat.
I think so, because there's just like a path going along. That's definitely not a road.
There's a really small bay down here, and the color of the water is green. It looks so clear from up here.
You guys know me, I'm semi-scared of heights. This is as far as I'll go. Look at this. Wow. Here we go.
Wow, this is incredible. Look at this! Woo! You're bliss, baby. Wow.
Above the clouds.
This deserves a photo.
Why not? Why not? And I'm mostly impressed with this sea of cloud that there is here, just over the ocean. And then you see like these little rocks coming out, because the whole area here, there are these rocks that protrude from the water. Obviously you've got to watch out if you're in a boat, but it makes the scene look so beautiful. And we haven't made it across to the mainland, but we can see it already, and I can say already that hands down this is the most beautiful place that we've ever been to so far. we're just realizing that these clouds, although they look like they're exactly on the sea, they're a good 200 meters high. Like, we're at the moment only about 500 meters above sea level. I think we saw it on the sign, it was like 484 or something like that. And it's incredible really, like when we used to hike in the Dolomites and in the Alps, to see views like this you need to be at 2,000 meters plus, and to be 500 meters above sea level, we hiked up and we just got this amazing 360 view. This is what Norway is all about. To show you how tiny this island is, everyone that we've met today on this hike was on the boat with us. Come in here. I think you're going the wrong way, no?
Are we? I don't know, I'm tired now.
Charlene likes to live life on the edge. There's a path here and she's passing from there. I'll pass from here, thank you. Now I know I joke about and say like I'm scared of heights, but it's not really true. I've only become scared of heights since we've been travelling with Holly. It's more kind of like seeing her near the edge, and I don't know, I just get paranoid, because when it was just us hiking I was okay. Or maybe I'm getting older and becoming a little bit wiser. But anyway, enough messing about now, let's head back to the van.
We've taken a little bit detour going down, but it's absolutely worth it, because now we got to this point here where we have pink clouds, we can see the sun rising.
And that's the Lofoten mainland, yeah, where we're heading tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless we stay here. Okay. I wasn't going in anyway. And he's gone. Oh, there he is.
We never imagined we have a small lunch or breakfast around 3 a.m. on an island with the sun.
No, it's not good to eat before bed, but we're starving. And we're tired as well, which means that after this we're going to go straight to sleep. The next day we had a bit of an explore on the other side of the island. Oh, this is beautiful. This is like the island.
Look at the colour of the water.
We really felt the raw beauty of this place and could truly tell how scarcely populated this island really is. And it was pretty cool to see what's on the other side of the rugged cliffs. It was a very short drive because the road came to an abrupt end at the old runway, which has since been turned into a camper stop. After that difficult hike last night, we decided to relax in the van. So we head back to the main harbour to wait for our ferry to Lofoten. Once on the mainland, our first point of action was a quick drive towards the edge of the peninsula, and even stopped at a small town with the shortest name we've ever heard. A. Yeah, you heard me right, it's just A. Indeed, we have made it to the mainland. We arrived last night pretty late, about midnight or 1 a.m. I think. And we come with the ferry from Varøy, and to be honest we just slept at the ferry port because there were so many vans. We drove around and all the park-ups were full, so we just went back to the ferry port and we slept there. There was like a free parking and it served us well. It was alright for the night. In fact, here in Lofoten it's much more busy. Now, as I mentioned, there's two reasons really that we went to that island. Not just because it's beautiful, but also because we saved some money. In fact, if you come here direct with your motorhome, you end up paying over 100 euros for the ferry. But if you stop at least a night at one of the islands, Rost or Varøy where we went, you get both the ferries for free of charge, which I think is amazing. It sends tourism to the islands and saved us 100 quid as well. So today we drove into Rain, which I think is the most popular destination here in Lofoten. In fact, there's so many people here. All the free park ups along the road were taken, so we had to drive into town, and we've parked up in this large area here. So many motorhomes. I think it costs like 20 euros for 24 hours, but you're right in the center of Rain. So this village here mainly runs off tourism and fishing. And behind me here you can see these structures that they've created, and we've been seeing them all over really, and they use this to hang and dry their fish.
In fact, in the supermarkets there's a section of dry cod and fish.
We didn't buy any though.
No, we didn't buy, but should we try it?
I don't know, it doesn't really excite me. It doesn't sound tasty, dried fish.
Today we're going to do another hike. We're going up there, guys. Woohoo!
It's a long way up, but I can't wait to see the views from up there.
Looking forward to do this hike.
So we've just made it out of the town where we're staying, and we had to stop here just to look back at how beautiful this place is. Just unbelievable to look at this. I can't imagine how it's going to look from up here.
It's that kind of place that when you see it online on the photos, then you come here and this is the actual view, the real view.
Yeah, but it looks even better, I would say.
Yes, but sometimes, you know, you get down because you get there and then you see it differently, but not in Norway, baby.
Everything is in the pictures.
Wow, really nice.
So right now we're walking along this really beautiful path along the sea here, and although it's very nice, it is a bit disheartening because we're still hiking to the beginning of the hike. The actual point is along here. I think we have to hike over the tunnel and then up the mountain here. From the village you have to hike about 2 kilometers just to get to the starting point, and then you start the elevation. So we haven't even started going up yet and we're already a little bit tired. We've been hiking all the way along here from the village. Yeah, look at this view though. And somewhere over there in that direction where you can see the mountains, that's Bordeaux, which is where we came from a few days ago. This is the starting point. What? What's up?
My bro.
Oh, okay, I thought you were doing some weird stretching. The ascent is gnarly. It gets really steep very fast, and it's only like 1 kilometer and something to arrive, but it's just literally all uphill. And I was doing some reading up on this hike. It looks like in the last 10 years at least 2 people die every year here, but the path itself is quite safe, so I think it gets dangerous really in the winter months when it's snowy or even wet and slippery. As you can see, there's a few other people doing the hike as well. I always make the same mistake. Like, I've got this big heavy bag with me, brought the drone with me, spare batteries, brought the big lens and extra lens. I didn't bring everything, but it's still pretty heavy and it makes a big difference. Last time we did a hike without the bag, and it was just so much easier. Add an extra 10 kilos on your back and you really feel it. Look at this view.
Go, honey.
We're getting higher and higher.
Almost there.
Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna die. We've only got the last 10-15 minutes left and we're already up quite high. If you look at the view behind me, you can tell how high we really are. Again, to put it in perspective, the mountains here, the big ones, are only about 500 meters above sea level here. What a beautiful view. 1,596, 97, 98, 99, 1,600. Wow.
Look at this.
Wow. Wow.
Cheers, guys.
Made it to the top.
We did.
I think this is one of the most beautiful views that we've ever seen. There's a few other people here as well, and then when you see it from above like this, it's just insane. What are you eating now?
We used to buy these muffins a lot from back home, and here they have them everywhere as well.
How much do they cost? Do they cost a bit more though, right?
No, it's like €1.50. 150 NOK.
Oh, it's even cheaper. On the boat it was 400 NOK. Got ripped off. I can't believe that 2 days ago we were over on the other island and Lofoten here was just showing as a silhouette. It's actually quite surreal to be up here. A lot of people have left now and it's just so quiet. All we can hear is silence. And you can see the van down there as well, parked in the rain. I know we said that the other hike was the best view that we've seen so far, and I think this one might actually top it. The only bad thing is that the sun is behind the mountains, so this whole area in front of us is in the shade, but yeah, in regards to the landscape, the actual mountains and the water and yeah, the little villages and bridges, it's just unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. So as always, absolutely stunning scenes here in the north of Norway. Now we need to head down 1,600 steps to get back to the van. Good morning, we are up bright and early today at 3 p.m. It's a lovely morning here, or lovely afternoon I should say, but you can't judge us really because we were hiking until 4 and we didn't get to bed until 5. So we're just now at this service point, filling up the water. Charlene's doing something with the fridge, I have no idea what she's doing. Van's all ready to go and we're going to get exploring now along the Lofoten Islands.
I can't believe that this morning we were up there. We are truly amazed with Holly because she did the hike all along. She didn't even stop. However, this morning she woke up feeling fatigued and she's a bit slow today. Can't blame her. Woo! Look at this, guys. Currently we're crossing this beautiful bridge. The famous bridge of Lofoten.
So everyone seems to be stopping off here to get a view of the village down here, and there was a spot for a motorhome, so we just couldn't say no. Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest with you, the village is not that spectacular. Maybe I'm not at the right viewpoint, but it just looks like the one we were just at. So I don't know why everyone's stopping here, but the mountains though, they're exceptional. The weather today, we've got blue sky and the greens are popping, the red houses are popping as well, and it's just so beautiful here. Oh my god. But yeah, Hamnoy village, if this is it in front of me, nothing special. Now this is spectacular.
Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Up in the mountains.
Oh my god, look at that.
In 400 meters.
What? Yay!
So we have stopped at this absolutely stunning beach. I've never seen water this clear blue before. So this is actually called Skagsanden Beach, and it's this huge white sand beach with crystal clear blue water and green mountains in the distance. It's a bit windy today, so I don't think we're going to swim. There are plenty of people here in the water, and I think this is one of the most beautiful beaches that we've seen here along the coast of Norway. Just parked up here, there's 6 motorhome spots with a maximum parking of 2 hours, which is amazing. It's free of charge. A lot of places where they allow overnight stays are full with vans, and when you're driving by, it's very hard to be able to stop there for a bit. So what they've done here is pretty cool, I think. They don't let you stay overnight because there's a campsite just over here, but then people can stop for 2 hours, I think it is, and yeah, come for a swim or just enjoy the beach like us.
Freezing cold. Today I'm not in the mood to swim. But it's so picturesque. Beautiful mountain scenery and crystal clear water. It's so beautiful.
Oh. This is just so refreshing. I've got something booked for tonight and we need to be somewhere else in about 2-3 hours time, so we can't really stay long, and that's another reason why we're not going to swim. But the water is just so refreshing. It's freezing cold but pretty nice, and like when you look at this view here with all the mountains, it's just so incredible. Close your eyes, sun's coming. Okay, more sand. Okay, we're right. Nearly lost my flip-flops. Oh no. With the wind. So we have finally made it. This place is called Henningsvar, and it's this absolutely amazing set of islands here further inland in Lofoten. I don't know, I've just put the drone up, and this place might even be more picturesque than where we stayed last night in rain. Something really unique here is that it's also got a football ground in the middle of the sea as well. It's crazy. So you've got the football ground there, then you've got the village and the mountains, and it just makes this perfect backdrop. I've never seen anything like it. And there's a few parking lots around town. Some of them are quite expensive, like where we stayed in Rien, but we found this one on the edge. Just paid on the Easy Park app, and yeah, we paid like €3 and it's for the whole night. So I think we'll definitely stay here. The drive to arrive here was absolutely stunning. The area from Rien, actually from the beaches where we were earlier today, all the way until Henningsvar where we are now is very similar to Scotland, but just massive, you know, never ending. And it was so beautiful just to see the mountains. There's bridges crossing from one island to the other, and everything is just so green being a sunny day today. So the drive here was phenomenal. So just having a quick cup of tea because in 10 minutes I need to set off out. So apart from actually visiting Lofoten, I've always dreamt of doing something here, and today was the day I could finally tick this off my bucket list. Look at this. This place is amazing. So we've just been kayaking along these islands here, and we've come into this part, and the water is just so clear here. Look how amazing it looks. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but yeah, there's a lot of seaweed, but pretty cool. It's just sunset behind me, absolutely stunning scenes everywhere. And yeah, it's about 11 p.m. and I'm out here on the kayak in the Lofoten Islands. Ah, look at this jellyfish. Just look how calm this is.
Can you guys see that eagle in front?
Wow, look at that view, baby. Woo! Oh, look, there's a fire pit here. That's nice. What a good girl, come on. To be truly honest with you, I had no idea how charming this little town is. I was going to stay in the van because it's late, but we got a perfect sunset today, and some days are just perfect. We got this little sea breeze coming in, some waves as well, seagulls in the background. We got this soft light on everything, and the good part is we got no mosquitoes today. I wonder what Chris is doing right now. Now I'm heading back to Tendy for a lovely cup of tea or an ice cream.
So I've been dreaming of coming to Lofoten the last few years, and I just can't believe the amazing few days that we've had here so far. To top it off, this amazing experience here, kayaking in the sunset. We're going for about 3 hours now, and we've just made it back into the port. And I'm going to be honest with you, my shoulders are killing me. We've been paddling quite a lot, but I'll tell you this, it was really, really worth it. Let's look at this.
Currently I'm on the lookout for a nice spot to swim. We are in this beautiful area surrounded with turquoise waters. It feels like we're in the Maldives. We got cloudy weather on one side and blue skies on the other. It's so cold, man. So cold. Wow, that was really amazing. A cold dip in the waters of Norway. Today, guys, I feel like I'm in paradise. There are so many coves on this peninsula here, and the water is just so clear. There are so many birds here chirping and singing. Some people are walking as well. And now 2 dogs came. They were so cute because they came for a swim too. I truly can't believe that it's 13 degrees. I went in for a swim and I'm here on my towel, not feeling cold at all. What is this? A miracle? What happened today? The thing is, it's not windy at all, so I think that makes a big difference. But I'm so happy that I'm here enjoying this beautiful view. There are some houses as well here, but as soon as I woke up this afternoon, I said, okay, I have to go and jump in the water because this is, I think, my last time to swim because we got rainy days coming up. there are no jellyfish here, and there are these shellfish here on this beach. How cute. The water here is so clear. Look at this. It's like crystal clear. And now the weather, look at this. We got blue skies over here on top of us, but right there is the storm, and I think it's coming this way. So I'm heading back to tent because the weather changed completely, and I'm impressed as well because even on this peninsula there are like toilets and changing rooms, which is great, and a big bin, which is something that you don't get to see very often in other countries. I mean, this is paradise.
So last night we checked into this campsite and we stayed here one night. It's around midday now, so we need to leave. And I know everyone says that Norway is really expensive, and don't get me wrong, the food is extremely expensive here. But some stuff are really not as expensive. Like, we just paid €26 for this campsite with services by the river, which in my opinion is really worth it. Even the laundry was so cheap, we paid €5 for a wash and a dry, which is incredible. Pizza, on the other hand, is a whole different story, because last night we paid €30 for a pizza, which is the most expensive pizza that we've ever had. But I'll give them this, it was super huge and really, really tasty with a lot of toppings. Basically in this tube driving through a mountain, so at least there's a lot of passing places here in this tunnel, because this one's about 2.5 kilometers long and it's a single lane one. So you're driving in the tunnel and then you see cars coming straight at you, so you have to find passing space so that you can overtake. So we're all parked up and we have made it to Senja. The sun is out and it's a really, really beautiful day again. The parking here cost us €24 I think for 24 hours, which is really, really expensive. But today we want to hike up in the mountains and this was our only option. I don't know where we're heading, either up this one or else up here. So this spot you're actually paying for the location because it's just beside the hiking paths and you've just got an amazing view. We're going to wait for the sun to go down just a little bit because it's still quite warm today, and then we're going to head up. Ooh, pretty cool. There's a few other vans here. There's like a little beach over here and a barbecue area. It's not too bad at all. In all honesty, parking in Norway has been quite good because it's only now here and in Lofoten where we had to pay like kind of an expensive €20–30 just to park up. All the rest of the trip was basically free parking, which is amazing. You kind of expect this now that we're in the most popular areas of the country, although it's much more quiet here when compared to where we were last week in Lofoten. So here we go guys, the light has gotten a little bit softer, the clouds have all gone, we've got a light blue sky and the mountains are just looking majestic. Even from where we're parked up, it's just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we can't stay around in the van, we're going to start heading up towards the Segla mountain. We're going to take this path to Heston, which is the mountain right next to it, and from there we should get an amazing view. What are your comments for today? No comments? So our legs were really hurting us after those steps last week.
Yeah.
We're not in good shape.
We're not in good shape, so we have to train a little bit more.
Here you are then, so this is perfect training.
Yeah.
We're going to head up to the mountain up there. So the first part of the hike is taking us through this beautiful village. It's called Fjordgard, and we're just admiring all these pretty houses overlooking the beautiful fjord. So this island, Senja, is so beautiful. As we were driving in today, the scenes were just immaculate, and it's reminding us so much of the Isle of Skye in Scotland.
In Norway, even the trash is like state of the art.
Futuristic bin.
Really nice, yeah, because it's like very clean.
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw you alive.
Here we are. This is the Segla. We're getting closer and closer. Just the last few steps here, and we have made it to the edge. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but we're basically in the middle between the Segla mountain and Heston. So some people carried on hiking up there on the rocks, but we are absolutely spent. So we've hiked up to the top anyway, but just not the last bit because we are knackered. Yeah, look at this in front of us. The scenes here are absolutely stunning. Look at this. And that's the village where we started from. Ooh. Incredible views up here. I don't think we're going to hike all the way up to the top, but I'm going to try and go up here. And that's enough for today. Okay, so I left Charlie behind now, and I'm going to be hiking up this final bit. We should get a view of the whole area here behind this ridge. Like the landscape here in Norway is just out of this world. I don't know if you agree, but the best thing about this hike is just when you stop out of breath and you look backwards from where you've come, you see the small village where we started and the huge mountains and the fjord behind us. Really, really beautiful. And the mountains are just that little bit red at the moment as well. So nice. Okay. This is as far as I go. Wow. Woo. Most thing that I love about being up in the mountains is the absolute silence there is here. We've got the sun that's just set in that direction over there, and we're just surrounded with huge mountains, one bigger than the other. Now don't get me wrong, Segla here is very, very impressive, and it's what most of the people come here to Senja for, to see, because it's very unique in the way it is. It just kind of flows down. It's like a flat rock just falling down the side in the valley, and then on the other side into the sea. Absolutely amazing. But as well as that, like if you just look around at the different mountain peaks, it's just crazy. The landscapes here in Norway are crazy. I'm so impressed. Is that a bird or a cat? And as always, my best friends, the mosquitoes, are out to play. That's one of the things you have to put up with when you've got perfect warm weather like this. Although saying that, I've put on my jacket because it's just now getting a bit chilly. Oh yeah, and if I saw correctly, there were people on the top of Segla. I don't know how they got up there, if there's a hiking trail, or maybe they were climbers. I need to check the footage, but if there were people up there, you're looking at it right now. I swear I could see someone wave. So as we were coming up, Charlene left her jacket on a rock. She didn't want to carry it up, so hopefully no one's taken it, and it's still there. Is that it?
Yeah.
There you go. No one took your jacket.
Who's gonna take my jacket here?
Oi.
Everyone's doing hikes.
Yeah, people get cold though. Might say, oh look, it's a free jacket. I'll have this. Look at Segla behind you.
Yeah.
It's turning red.
A few minutes we were up there and now we can see it glowing. I think here all of the rocks were going to fall off, and I think they trimmed them all until they reach the very hard part, so they don't fall.
And there we are. That's the analysis from Charlene, the archaeologist.
Yeah.
And she's just done a quick 10-second analysis of this.
That's what I think. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong.
Home sweet home. This is what Norway is all about. We've had some perfect temperature, especially the last 2-3 weeks. And yeah, when it's warm out, like in a moment it's the middle of the night and it's 16 degrees, which is amazing. And it just makes everything so much more special because we get to enjoy a nice cup of tea with this amazing view after our long hike, and we don't have to like look up in the van. In fact, there's a lot of people camping in their cars as well, and it's so easy. She's gone to bed at last.
Yeah, I tucked her in. She was so cute. We can hear our neighbors snoring.
So we had a lovely sleep here, absolutely beautiful. We normally don't like to pay this much just for a parking space, but we really wanted to do this hike and the view here is insane, so in my opinion it was worth it. Same in Lofoten, we paid like 20 euros or something just to park up, and in these tourist places it is a bit expected, and these are 2 hikes that we definitely wanted to do here in Norway, so we just paid it. And the locals definitely know what they're doing, because the way it's set up is that you pay like 4 euros an hour for the beginning, and if we were just to come and do the hike it would have cost us like 16 euro or something. So the way we saw it, let's pay a bit more and stay for 24 hours. Nonetheless, our schedule here in Norway is still crazy. We slept about 4 AM last night and woke up at midday today, so that seems to be our current sleeping pattern at the moment. So we need to leave in the next 2-3 minutes. I don't think there's any cameras here, but just in case. And not really much on the plan today. We're just going to have a drive around this island here, Senja, and see what else it has to offer. It's crazy when you look up at the mountain, you see how big it is. From down here you're like, oh my god, that's where we were yesterday, all the way up there. It's just another world, isn't it? Come on in. This way. So as we're driving around this beautiful island, we arrived at this spot and it's got a really epic view of the mountains in front of us. So I've just taken Holly out for a walk, and here we're exploring this little area by the sea. There's rocks everywhere. It says there's dangerous waves as well, but not today. The epic view right in front of me of these mountains is just insane. So that in front of us there is the peninsula, or part of the island if you want to call it that, where we were yesterday. We also drove by the Segla mountain, which is where we were up as well last night, and it's so impressive to see it from the other side now across the water.